right?
In the best way. I didn't come here for your soul. I'm here, my friend, to wake you up. But not just your body, but to wake up your soul, too.
My soul? My soul is awake, I think.
Well, not quite. You see, your soul has been sleeping for a really, really long time. Do you know how I know this?
Ah,
Okay. You may not receive confirmation. The Holy Spirit came down on you and gave you lots and lots of special gifts.
gifts like iPads, Xbox,
Not those kind of gifts. Gifts like wisdom, fortitude, piety, fear of God, those kind of gifts.
Yani, what am I supposed to do with those kind of gifts?
Very good questions. These gifts are given to you so that your soul can be nourished and be happy every time you use them properly. Not only that, it's there for you to help others with it. Your family, friends, yourself, and in the future, all 24 kids of yours.
24 kids? Hey, 24 kids! What am I supposed to do with them?
Chaldean, why are you with Chaldean?
What's that supposed to mean? You want to give me, put me right back in the coma?
Nah, don't worry. I'm just kidding with you. You're not going to have 24 kids. It's okay.
Man, you got jokes.
I get that a lot. Okay, tell you what, let's look at these gifts, okay?
How do they work?
Yeah, let's look at this. Let's take a walk, you and I. Let's go on a small journey, okay? And let's go see how these gifts work through your friends.
Alright,
Okay? Alright, let's walk up here. You can walk, it's okay, don't worry. I know you haven't walked in a while,
Make
but
sure you didn't play with me.
yeah, don't worry. Who do you see there in the white shirt?
Sean.
Sean, your friend, Sean.
He's studying.
He's studying Afia. Let's look at what happens to him next.
Sean, come on, man. We gotta go to Patricia's house. We're gonna play Guitar Hero. Stop the studying stuff.
You guys already studied for tomorrow's quiz?
Oh, who cares about Miss Jackson?
Jackson Schmidhausen. Like she's gonna check the test anyways.
She's not even gonna grade the papers.
Well, if I miss the quiz, a small quiz today, I'm gonna, miss something bigger tomorrow. Plus, I want to make something of my life when I get older.
Gosh, you're such a loser.
Stop being a moron.
What an idiot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You see, Sean is very wise. Do you see what happened? What happened? His friends come over and they're like, leave studying, whatever their teacher name. Who cares about that stuff? But Sean is very smart. Now, he used that gift that the Holy Spirit gave him.
Wow.
That gift of wisdom. He's a wise man.
Yeah, he is really smart.
Yeah, he's going to be a scientist in the future.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
He really is smart.
Yeah, but actually, he wasn't always smart. To be honest with you, he was a little slow in the beginning. But I'll tell you, he studied really, really hard. I mean, he really, really put his mind to it. And used the gift of wisdom and uses all his gifts. And now he's smart. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, I want you to look at these couple gifts. The gifts of understanding and the gift of counsel.
Hey Heather, what's going on?
Hey Vanessa, what's up?
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you?
Well, I
Let's
don't.
go get our nails done. That always makes me feel better. Let's go. What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I just been thinking, and I don't know. I'm just so confused.
Tell me, maybe I can help.
Well, I don't know if I
Pinky
trust.
swear.
All right. Since we pinky swore, do you know this guy named Jonathan?
Jonathan. Jonathan Easy or Jonathan Brody? Son of Josa or son of Loza?
Joseph.
Yeah, I know him myself another day. What's going on with him?
Well, we were kind of like kicking it and stuff, and I really like him, and I think he's really cute.
And let me ask you something. Do you want to do stuff with him?
No, absolutely not. Well, I mean, I think he's really cute, and I really like him. I don't know what to do. I'm so confused.
Let me explain something to you, Heather. You're a beautiful young lady. You have a lot on your plate. School, work, family, your relationship with God. If you do stuff with Jonathan, Helba, son of easy. That'll just take away from your relationship with God. And plus, once you start doing stuff, it'll lead to more and more and more stuff. So if a guy wants to leave you because you're not going to do stuff with him, then just forget about him.
No, Vanessa, you're right.
Yep.
I'm worth waiting
Yes,
for.
you are, girl. See, by the way, Jonathan, I don't know how to tell you this, but he does end up leaving her because she didn't do stuff with him. Yeah, I know. Actually, it gets even worse on him. He pretty much wastes his life on girls and money and all that stuff. He ends up with really nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, but don't worry. You know what happens to him by then? He turns around, he comes back, he realizes that what life is all about, and becomes a priest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you, honey?
How are you?
Long time no see.
Yeah, right. I'm so glad you're still there. Not a problem, anytime. Hey, are you guys going to the English Mass tomorrow or the Chaldean Mass?
Church? I don't go to church, Anita. Who goes to church? It's so overrated.
Why? I go to church. Oh, I know sometimes like it could be boring or something like that, but
Yeah.
you should definitely go. I mean, like that, or you don't want to stand up and sit down, but if you really knew why you were there and everything you do in church, you'd understand it and you'd want to go.
But why? It's so boring.
Let me think. Maybe because Jesus wants you there? What?
Anita, are you one of those like Jesus freaks that like preaches to everyone about like how great God is? Like seriously, this is my first time sleeping over your house. I'm never sleeping over again.
Okay, I'm not a Jesus freak, and I'm not preaching to you. I'm just saying, ever since I started going to church every Sunday, don't think I'm a freak, and going to confession, yes, going to confession, taking the Eucharist, I've been a lot happier. I mean, even when problems arise and everything, I know how to handle them better just because of my faith, and my family's been a lot stronger too. We go to church, we've been so much closer. Everything's worked out really, really good, and I really believe it's because we started going to church together.
That's actually really cool. I'm kind of jealous of your family. My family doesn't do any of that stuff. We don't even talk to each other. Your family eats together, you guys talk together and hang out all the time. My family doesn't do any of that. We all just live in the same house. All we do is go home and eat whatever, like Temprata, pastura, and then we leave. We don't do anything together.
I know exactly what you're saying. Before I started going to church, before we all started, everyone was doing their own thing. Everyone was going out. Nobody had time. We didn't even talk to each other. I'd go like a whole day without even talking to my mom or talking to my dad or talking to my sister. But honestly, ever since we started going, and I'm not just saying this, everyone's been closer. We communicate more. We do things together.
Anita, how do you sit in the church that long? I get so tired. My butt gets sore.
It's an hour a week. You're acting like a baby. Okay, I mean, you study. Don't you study?
Yeah,
Okay, don't you exercise?
all the time.
Okay, it's not fun, but there's a benefit to it. But this is different. There's a bigger benefit. You're making God happy, and in turn, you become happy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You win. I'll go to church with you.
Actually, you win. You go to church every Sunday. It's not like you're doing me a favor. You're doing God a favor, and then He rewards you. So we all win.
Your family started going to church pretty much after you went into your coma. Really? Yeah. I wish they didn't have to wait that long for something like that to happen. But you saw how there's so much piety, there's so much reverence, coming out of the group. Or before that, your friends before, with Vanessa and Heather, you saw how they're wise, and you saw how they're using their gifts of understanding and counsel. So many gifts that you have within you. So many gifts. Now, I want to take a look at two more gifts for you. The gift of knowledge and the gift of fear of God. Yeah, I know. Step with me. Tell me as we walk. Where are we? Adoration.
What's adoration?
Very good question. Adoration is when someone comes to me, and someone prays and shares their thoughts with me, and someone who kind of just adores God. Look at Ferris. What do you see?
A boulder.
Okay, I'll give you that. But what else do you see? His face.
He's got facial hair like every motor.
Let me help you out a little bit. You see his complexions? How peaceful does he look?
Yeah. Why is that?
Well, Ferris, speaking of the gift of knowledge and fear of God, Ferris knows 100% that when he's looking at the Eucharist, he's looking at God. He knows that 100%, and you see how he's sitting. You see how peaceful he is. That's knowledge and fear of God. Fear of God is not the same as being afraid of God. We don't want being afraid of God. We want fear of God. That's the main difference.
He does look really peaceful.
You know, it's mainly because he has spent the time and awakened the gifts that the Holy Spirit has given him. And he uses them daily to help himself and to help others. Now, I want you to listen to what he's saying.
Speak to me, Lord. Your servant is here.
You hear that? Speak to me, Lord. Your servant is here now. And listen. He's listening. Speak to me, Lord, for your servant is here and listening.
Wow, my soul has really been sleeping for a long time now, and I could have been using these daily. I could be in better shape today.
Yeah, but I don't know how to tell you this. It's kind of too late for you now.
What? Too late? You brought me all the way over here. You do all this, and now you tell me you're here because you want to take me?
Gotcha!
Man, I knew you was messing with me.
Don't worry, Azizi, don't worry. We're always going to be joking around. We're always going to be having fun. I want you to always remember, though, I am here. I am waiting for you. I'm in the Eucharist. Come and see me. Come and talk to me. I'm always, always, always waiting for you. Come and see me. Come and talk to me.